Hi, everyone. This is your weekly planner or overview for the week of April 27th through Friday, May the 1st. So, May is going to be here by the end of the week. So, just like last week, the two big things going on this week is going to be your college project as well as doing some AP exam review. For Artifacts 3 and 4, I want to make note that I did switch those due dates. So, originally, Artifact 3 was going to be due on Monday and Artifact 4 was going to be due on Wednesday. I thought it made sense to switch those with Artifact 4 certainly being the simpler of the two. So for Monday, and you have a Google Doc that's already attached that you can certainly use, I want you to have four individuals that you would potentially ask for letters of recommendation. This is not something that is set in stone that you're guaranteeing that these will be the four people that you asked, but it's at least making you think about it and being aware of four folks that you would be interested in asking. So this could be folks who, through community events, work experience, volunteer experience, could be college, or excuse me, could be athletic coaches, any kind of mentor, and obviously could be teachers as well. Member guidance counselors, gate teachers would also be candidates that you would want to think about. So on the rec letter log, give at least four people that you would potentially be asking for letters of recommendation, and then include the intended dates in which you plan to ask those recommenders. So when is it that you are actually going to ask them? If you're going to do it soon, it would probably be in writing. Honestly, I would suggest holding off until the end of the school year before you ask someone, or at least toward the end of the school year, just with everything that is kind of going on right now, and then potential due dates when you would want those letters back. I would suggest August the 1st because that's really when you can start using Common App materials and resources and whatnot for your college preparation. You can ask for them sooner, but I think August 1st is probably a good place to just kind of start with it. So Monday, four people that you would be putting in your rec letter log. And again, I'm not doing a follow up with it to see if those are the people that you asked, but it's just making sure that you have that thought process in mind. And then for Wednesday is when you would be submitting your resume. The materials from last week are on Google Classroom, but I also did add some templates and a video tutorial of me going over the resume with you. So if you take a look at Google Classroom here in the remote learning folder. One thing I do want to draw your attention to, it's a lengthy folder this week, okay? It looks a little intimidating. So down at the bottom, you'll see there's this View More button. Make sure you do click on that button, or at least that click, because that'll give you a couple more things down here at the bottom. One being your college essay brainstorm assignment, which we already knew was going to be due by Thursday, and then also your rough draft where it has that template, as well as the rubric for the college essay that you can take a look at. So for Monday of next week, here is the rubric for your rough draft, and then here is the MLA template that you would be using for whichever essay you end up answering. But talking about your resume, you see I have the resume materials, but then I also put some new resume notes on here, and it's me just going through a YouTube clip of going through the templates for you to use that you can. For your artifact number 3, I have two resume templates that are there that you can certainly use. You can use something else, but this just kind of gives you an idea of how it could certainly look so that you can have for the one page. If you do go with one of these, just make sure you delete that out of the template from the file that you ultimately submit so that you don't have two kind of essays going on or two kind of resumes going on there. So artifact for letter log for Monday, resume for Wednesday, and then with Thursday, do make sure that you submit that college essay brainstorm that I sent out last week. Some of you have already submitted this, and you might be done with it, but for those of you who have not, just kind of running through what that prompt is that you're going to be answering. And remember, when you're doing your college essay, you are just answering one response. So you are not going to be doing one college essay for each school. You're not doing one college essay for each type of application that you would be completing. You're just doing one college essay total. So make sure that you don't overburden yourself and give yourself more work or assignments that you would need to do. Next week, then, with the college essay is when we'll have Monday the rough draft. As I mentioned, the rubric and template are posted. You're going to have two people peer edit your college essay, and it would have to be two people in AP English Language and Composition, and then that final copy would be coming in on Monday, May the 11th. So you'll have a week to take care of peer edits, revisions, and before you actually do your submission. Also this week for AP exam prep, last week we were really kind of taking a look at that sophistication point with the rhetorical situation. A lot of you are doing a nice job with that emphasis being placed on the speaker and the audience. We're not worried about that part now. Now we're going to be taking a look at comparisons and styles. So this is going to be more of the rhetorical analysis. I'm actually going to delete this so that we don't really need that. But you have another Ed puzzle for Tuesday and Thursday. These are the last two with the Abigail Adams prompts. You are going to write a sample body paragraph for the prompt for Tuesday, where you're going to be making some comparisons with both metaphor and illusion. In the video, we're certainly kind of outline those things. So after this week, the Abigail Adams prompt is going to be done. Thank you for your patience with it. But I thought it was a good prompt to kind of look at, just with that idea of the sophistication and how all these commentary and ideas kind of blend together. Next week, we'll do some lessons with introduction and conclusion paragraphs. So we'll do two of those as well. I'll have those posed to Edpuzzle, but I'll be narrating, going through a PowerPoint, and giving you assignments with the intro and conclusion, just to have a change of pace. You have a different instructor this week that's going to be going over it, so kind of gives you 3 different AP instructors over the last 3 weeks, but I'll be doing the introduction and conclusion lessons for you. So again, just real quick, you take a look at Google Classroom. Everything that you need for the week is there. So just kind of a quick little run through. Tomorrow, your only assignment is going to be Artifact 4, which is, again, your rec letter log. And then Tuesday would be you doing the Ed puzzle, and then also the handout, where you're going to be submitting a body paragraph. If you want to do a handwritten body paragraph instead of typing it, you can. Just make sure it's legible for me. And then come Wednesday, it's just going to be Artifact number 3. And then Thursday would be, again, Abigail Adams. No paragraph going for the last one, but Ed puzzle handout, and then your college essay brainstorm. All right. So I hope everyone is doing well. Questions that you have about things, certainly let me know. The plan would be next week, as I said, for AP exam prep, that we would be going over your intro and conclusions, and then the following week we'll be doing one last TWA before we get ready for your AP exams on Wednesday the 20th. So I think the pacing is working out pretty well. Any questions you have about your application for college essay project or things with the AP exam, by all means, feel free to let me know. But again, hope everyone's happy, healthy, staying pretty safe out there, and we'll be in touch. Any questions, let me know. Zoom sessions, as always, Tuesday and Thursday, we'll do 10 o'clock. If anyone has any need for that noon Zoom session that we do periodically, we can certainly set one of those up as well. All right. Hope everyone's well. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.